Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for a brand new show, but it's not brand new animal, it's that other trigger show, or one of those other trigger shows. It's Little Witch Academia, aka Maho Shoujo Harry Potter. And that's all I really know about this show. This aired in 2017, and I was, at that point, I was just out of college and was either desperately looking for a job or was in the process of moving to and then starting a job. So didn't really focus a lot on what anime was airing at the time and what was coming out, and wasn't super in and end up on the things. So I missed Little Witch Academia. But a lot of people didn't, and a lot of people really liked it. Either they really liked the ONAs or the OVAs or the TVs or the movies, or they really liked the TVs and all the other things, or they liked all of it because it's really cute and it's Trigger. That's basically all I know about this show. It's really cute and it's Trigger. It's also not directed by Hiroyuki Maishi, which is a little weird, but I mean, not that weird now that Trigger is coming out with other shows that are not all directed by Maishi. My relationship with Studio Trigger has been one of holy shit, Hiroyuki Imaishi is a genius and also insane. So we're gonna see how this changes things. The vibe that I get from this show, from all of the art and all of the promo-y stuff and all of that kind of things, is Maho Shoujo Harry Potter. Welcome to Hogwarts, except magical girls. I'm super down for that in all of its potential formats and all of its potential forms. I'm also going to assume that it's probably nothing like either most Maho Shoujo or like Harry Potter, given Trigger's tendency to go off the rails with certain things. But I'm looking forward to that irreverent style and attitude and thing anyway. As far as I'm aware, this began as a pet project by fuck named I had it in my brain and then now I don't. Yo-Yo Shinori, thank you. This began as a pet project by Yo-Yo Yoshinori, as well as part of the animator training program that they were doing. They made the OVAs as animator training things. Those got super. Everybody was like, "This is fucking awesome! Make more of that shit." And then they made more of that shit, including a full 2-core anime series because Trigger's absolutely insane and wonderful people. I like Trigger shows. I like certain elements of them. I like the insane art style, which GK will probably add a whole bunch of information about, which I'm really excited for. GK has already been dumping some interesting information that we will probably talk about at the end of this episode if we can find some things that are exemplary of certain things that we may talk about. Regardless, I'm excited to see some inventive animation, and I'm excited to see some creativity in simple storytelling. Which for me is like the thing that in Maho Shoujo I find really interesting, is that you can have extraordinarily simple frameworks for your story and then tell really interesting stories that way. And it becomes more about how you convey the information of your story and the emotions of your characters and how they all interact than it is about actually writing a super intriguing tale. A simple story, but one that gets very interesting in unique ways, is probably better in most cases than a story that tries to be very edgy and very different and very unique, but isn't terribly interesting. I think that's a trap that a lot of sci-fi and fantasy falls into. Is like, oh, it's the coolest world ever, but all our characters don't really matter. They're kind of bland, that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm expecting kind of the opposite from that. I'm expecting an exciting, goofy, comfy, cute thrill ride, but also experience of semi-coming of age story built into a wizarding world where I think all the major characters are female. I have never seen an image of a male character from this show, so it's sort of a cute girls doing cute magic things type of deal, I think. I don't really know, but I'm excited to find out. So let's watch some Little Witch Academia. I just went all over the place with this intro, just bouncing around all fucking over the place. I probably need more tea in me. Let's do that real quick. Okay, Little Witch Academia. I have downloaded the TV series. We are watching the TV series instead of the ONA/OVAs. I am not going to pretend that there's any particular logic behind doing that, and if you're real angry about that, go ahead and get real angry in the comments, and I might changed my tune, but from what I have seen and heard, there is no reason to watch one first over the other first, except that maybe the ONAs have some slight spoilers for the TV series, so it might be better to do the long-form content first, and then jump back to the cool beginning thing and find out how that worked. If I'm super duper ultra wrong, I'm terribly sorry, and you can let me know that in the comments. Okay, I went and downloaded the version of Little Witch Academia that was uploaded by Dummy Dum Dum Dum, or Dummy Dum Dum Dummy Dum Dum. Either way, that's the version that I downloaded. I believe it is the Essenchi subs on top of some Reinforce Raws, which sounds real good to me because Reinforce was very good to me during our run through Symphogear, so we're gonna go with that. If you want to download the same copy and have it available, there will be two versions of this reaction video. You will be able to find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there in the corner, linked down there in the description in multiple places. You can choose whichever one you want. I would personally probably recommend WeTransfer or maybe Mega because those have been working the most consistently recently, but other things are available in the description if you'd like them. As well as the picture-in-picture version, there will also be the much longer timer-based version on YouTube, which will have all the discussion stuff in it, which you probably already know since that's what you're watching if you're hearing me say this. If you want to sync up your own copy of this episode with that timer-based version on YouTube, you are more than welcome to do so. That's what it's there for. There will be a beep beep timer coming at you quite soon. It will go boop, 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 beep, and red, yellow, yellow, green. And on the green light and the beep is the very same frame, synced up in post that I'll do later, that I push the button to start my thing on my screen. So if you want to sync up your thing perfectly with that thing, you could just wait for the beep, and then you can push the button, and then it'll do the thing. Cool. Cool. This is a first episode. We're probably gonna just do the first episode because usually there's a lot to talk about in first episodes. You gotta establish a world, gotta establish characters, gotta establish an entire fucking art style and the basis of like music and the general emotions and tone of a series and, you know, important things that you do in an episode one. So we're probably just gonna watch the episode one today and talk about it for an inordinately long period of time because that's generally what I end up doing. I'm looking forward to it in every way, shape, and form. Let's watch Little Witch Academia episode 1. And if I'm saying Little Witch Academia wrong, fuck you. Fuck you, you pedantic asshole. No, it's fine. If I am saying it wrong, if it's Academia, or something like that, you can try and let me know by spelling it out phonetically, but it probably won't help me very much. Let's go. I've got episode 1 up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. I already said all that stuff about there being 2 versions. If you want to sync up with the timer-based version, get your version ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Let's go. Stars. Sparkles. Is it a constant? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. It's a burb. Is it a magic entity that's going to give us power? That's got a long... Oh, everybody can see that. Oh, shit. Magic is normal in the world. Or is this Disneyland? No, this is legit shit. Okay, MacGuffin, why is that? Wow. Well, that's awesome. Hello, one colored individual who is our main character. I wonder what the staff thing is. Of course they surf on brooms. That's much cooler. Gotta love the effects. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Note number 1. Magic is fucking cool, yo. That's an important thing to establish in your world. Oh, there's bad shit. Uh-oh. Rawr, rawr, rawr. It's fully a chain chomp? Oh, never mind. Okay, that's fully magical girl stuff. It's also fully awesome as fuck. Okay? Okay? If the purpose of this opening scene is to sell me on the idea that magic is fucking dope, you did it. You did it. And we saw her create a thing from her heart, right? So that seems legit. OP? Or are we going straight into it? Good. Good. I prefer that. Shiny. That was a great little spinning cut. All right, she's a goober. Okay. Cool. What will go wrong? What will go wrong in this process? Oh, those are muggles. Don't talk to them. Everybody's like, okay. All right. Thanks, Reinhard von Musel. I really appreciate that. Weird. Seems like magic might be slightly more hidden than you think. Yeah. Well, might want to go to that place. Ding! Ding! Oh! Okay. Hello, additional character. Little square face. Huh? 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 Hey, we got a broom. Also, are we an undead person or just gothish? Just out with the backstory immediately. Sure. What if she's like the villain? Everybody hates her. This character just idolizes Voldemort, like, oh, the coolest wizard. This lady is gonna piece the fuck out of here. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Clunk. Ah. Okay, so she's real bad with magic. Great. Good luck. Can we get a first line? We're gonna get a handshake? Cool. Is that not what the... Oh. Jesus fuck. Why are you so mean? Just ropes. Yeah, good question. Oh, hello, other people. Hello, additional humans. They're just so normal. Really? Wait, that voice. Can't ride a broom. Okay, time to figure out if we can ride a broom today. Oh no. Anatawa. I'm super certain that I've heard that voice. Clearly not a bus stop. I mean... Oh, shit. We don't have a broom, do we? And we can't even ride one, can we? Wow, y'all suck. Y'all suck. That's nice. Can I get to school, please? Oh, shit. We've seen there before. That's a fat lie. That's a fat lie made to be mean, isn't it? Oh, you're gonna get permanently expelled if you don't get on the bus. Haha, I pushed you off the bus. Haha. Oh! Oh, that's gonna snap. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh, oh god. Hey, friends. Oh. Okay. So our Dojiko is not our main character. Got it. Oh my god, the giant glasses. Wonder what's up with the skull thing. How do you broom? Oh shit, that's true. Oh no. Let her hop on the back. The back. Fuck you, show. That's not fair. That's unfairly cute. The face into face. Lotte. All right. Oh, oh, hey, no sweat. Also, that cut. Oh, fun, 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 fun. Time for Yep, there we go. Chill, chill. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck off. We're gonna get her voice for the first time, not this way. God. No. Huh? Oh. Is that miso? Oh, okay. Yes, you can. That's going stole the card. That was introduced as her treasure to that other girl. Will she save that card for the other? Oh, never mind. We got to save the person. Wonderful. I'm so pleased. Indeed. Instead of Falcor? Really? Oh. Oh. That's cool. What is this? Oh. They're all stars. Oh. Oh, we just got dropped into bad juju land. Is Latte here as well? Oh, good. You've got your card. Thank God. Oh, no. Oh. That's a lot of... I love the way exposition is being done. Is your broom broken? No. Wait, what? You were going here? This is not Luna Nova. This is Arcturus Forest. Why was Other Girl going here? I love that music. Ah. Magic tree, eh? What about non-witches? What about non-witches? Could non-witches escape? Ooh. Stuff. So instantly happy. Uh-oh. It's this thing. Come on. Wow. Yeah. Uh. Uh. Is this about to tie you both? Flala. Oh no. It doesn't do anything. You're not a witch. Ah, it's a bad. Uh-oh. It's a cockatrice. You just yelled real loud. Excuse me? Yes. The difference is you get eaten. Clung. Oh, okay. We're doing this. So, let's get there. That is not what they do, but I'm okay with that. That's terrifying. Oh, wow. Yeah. What? But will we run into the heart tree or whatever it's called? Oh, shit. Cares about friends. No. No. Now I'm okay. Is it time to protect? Something's gonna glow. Aw, it's your heart. It's your believing heart. That's where the magic is. Those are the... Oh, it's the MacGuffin! Go do some badassery, let's go. This is fully the classic Maho Shoujo. Let's go. Let's go, friends in trouble. I got this. Fully Sword in the Stone, just can't. Jesus, that's unsettling. That is very unsettling. Awesome. That plant's helping us? Or just in general will attack anything? She's brilliant. Okay, got it. Smarts. Wait, are we not going to do a big cleansing defeat sequence? What about the Henshin? Still a chance. Oh god, it can fly. Fuck. Gotta do something. Let's do something. Oh, hi. You believe it. Do a something. The words? Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. The next step. I will protect those who cannot protect themselves, even those I hate. Okay. I'm gonna stop joking now. All right, that's Omega awesome. That's super cool. Jesus Christ. That's our first monster. That was awesome. All right, so we get our arrival at Magic Academy. Ooh. And we're also going to Wizard of Oz through some timelines and stuff. No. Oh, hey. Are they going to fall straight in through the ceiling? Hello, character, not a character. Ah. Ah, yes. What? Oh, no. Why did we get special permission? Oh, who are our roommates gonna be? Oh, hi. Shocking. Nah. No, whatever. We're gonna save the school like a couple dozen times. You could, whatever. Onegaishimasu. set something up. Is she the headmaster? Mistress? Head person? That's the end of the episode? That's the end of the episode. I wonder if this is the OP used as an ED right now. We'll see if it's animated. I'm waiting for the swell. It could be either. This could be an ED. Reaching up to the stars. Oh, there's a male character. So she does have a smile in her. Hey, no previews, no nothing. All right, it's clean and simple. Ooh, and clean and simple is a very good way to put my feelings about this first episode. That was nice. That was very cute. I guess like Maho Shoujo Harry Potter is still holding true at the moment. It's fully grounded in Maho Shoujo style storytelling and tropification to some extent, but it's Harry Potter. Wow, I really like it. It's super cute. I don't think it's the most absurdly impressive thing that I've ever seen. I don't think that it's got anything terribly ultra mega unique. It's just really solid. This was a very solid first episode. From our opening sequence that immediately and like emotionally evokes within me this feeling of holy shit, magic is cool, right? Like I feel like that gets missed a lot when you get magical circumstances in a story. It's just like, oh yeah, magic exists. And clearly magic is a known quantity in this world and like people are aware that it exists. But to demonstrate to us so perfectly through the lens of our main character that magic is freaking coolio, that's really important. And to have this whole visual extravaganza literally in the form of a show, a festival of some kind of demonstration that magic is super cool. That's smart. That's very smart. It sets up a lot of things here. It sets up the bird, which she now has a bird of, but it's like a plushie, I think. Sets up the viewpoint and style of our main character with her little rosy cheeks and her goofy expressions. Sets up the full art style of the show, both in terms of what we can expect from what magic looks like. And the answer to what magic looks like is super freaking cool. Holy crap. Look at that stuff. Bam. Also, just as a general cut of a body moving through space, this is really sick. There's a portion of it later. It's after she does the first turn. Spin, spin, here. This part. It's that hang time, and then she bounces downward. So we get this hang time, and then she, like, projects her legs downward in a way that doesn't make physical sense. That difference between those two frames right there, where she bounces herself downward, creates so much energy in that little, like, snappy thing. You know, pow. And that translates into the energy down. Oh, that's so cool. This whole sequence where she, like, becomes a water person at some point, surfs on water all over the place, flies around on a surfing broom, which is super cool. Like, if it makes me want to make sound effects when the sound effects are off, there's something going on here that's valuable. I understand what's happening here, and that means that what's happening here has been conveyed well to me. There's an emotional attachment that I feel toward this character that I do not understand, but I immediately understand they are practically a superhero in this world. Our main character worships them. Our main character would do anything to be like them, and with a couple more details that we find a little bit later, our main character is going to have a hard time doing that because our main character is not magical by blood. Ooh, you want something, but you can't have it because of circumstances that are out of your control. Ooh, it's like we've got the initial makings of an arc for a character, and maybe we'll find out that she does have wizard stuff in her history and is just really weak, or she something else. I don't know, but there's lots of stuff to play with there, and it raises interesting questions about the nature of magic and how it works in this world. Like, are muggles all aware of I'm going to use some Harry Potter lingo. I'm sorry, it's just it's what works. Are muggles all aware that wizards exist and witches exist, or are they just like in Harry Potter world where they don't actually know about that? I don't know. Does it matter? Who cares? Let's look at, she dives into a vat of water and comes out the other side as a mer person. What? And then flips around the camera and has wings. She's dope as hell. And magic is highly versatile. That's really cool to know. I'm very curious about this particular scene because we see this, we explicitly see of all the people in the audience. We don't pan across the audience and all the little girls who believe with all their hearts are like popping out little magic people. We don't see that. We just see our main character do that, right? So is that normal? Is that supposed to happen? Is that implying to us that she does have innate magic that she just doesn't know how to work yet? Or is that like something else? Or is she believing that it's there and it's not actually there? Or is it Shiny Chariot is actually creating the magic that she's seeing that's coming from her and it's not actually her doing it? Or what? Because otherwise this contradicts the idea that she's not magical by blood and thus can never be magical, which I don't know if that's explicitly said, but it is like implied, I think. I guess we do see all of these little unicorns and other things burst upward. It's just unclear to us, like, where they came from. Is it immediately after that that the bad thing shows up? Is it literally the next scene? It is. Curious. I don't have a thing to put my finger on yet here, but that's quite curious. I am curious about this. Oh, it's a bad thing. Hey, guess what? In this world where magic is really cool, there are also bad things, and you gotta fight them. So you know, because you didn't know that before, and now you do. This is the way that exposition largely is done over the course of this episode, and it's really tight. I mean, it's tightly written, not yo tight, dude. No, it's really tightly written to give us exposition in a way that's interesting. One of the things that occurs over the course of this episode is our main character, it's Atsuko, right? Atsuko. Got it. Our main character, Atsuko, doesn't ask questions about a lot of things. Instead, people almost like snootily correct her about things. And I think that's a really interesting choice for how to do exposition. One of the classic like traps that people fall into when writing exposition is two characters who already know things about their world telling each other about the things in their world. For example, two witch people who know witch stuff show up at the broom stop and start talking about how it's a broom stop, not a bus stop, and blah, 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 right? Instead, we have person who is not a witch person and has no reason to know that walks up to the broom stop and goes, "When's the bus coming?" And everybody goes, "You fucking idiot. Are you joking? There's no bus. This is a broom situation. Duh." We as the audience get to go, "Silly girl. Thanks for letting me know how this actually works. I really do appreciate getting that information somehow and getting it in a way that doesn't treat me like I'm stupid. That's really cool." It's great to have a main character who's a little bit stupid so that your other characters can explain things to them in a way that doesn't make the audience feel stupid. that's really it's just a cute little moment of clever storytelling. Also, Henshin. You gonna have a thing? You better have a real cool animated thing for it, and they do. You, so how does Atsuko feel about Shiny Chariot? She's the best. She's the freaking best. Bada boom, bada bang, and you know what? The show has done nothing but prove to us that indeed Shiny Chariot is the best. So what happened to Shiny Chariot? Just an overall world question. It hasn't been that long since this occurred. Shiny Chariot doesn't look very old. What happened to Shiny Chariot? How'd their wand get put into a place with a giant rooster thing with a snake tail? Is that actually a cockatrice? I think it's pretty close. Cockatrice. Trace. Mythical beast. Two-legged dragon or serpent-like creature with a rooster. Yeah, it might as well be. It's pretty right on. It's just pretty goofy. Okay, never forget, a believing heart is your magic, and we feel like that is spoken directly to Atsuko, but it's not. And we see the place beyond, and we catch a little star, and it vanishes in our hands, and then we cry, because that's how that works. Fantastic. Also, pan up to the moon, which we then use later at the end to be like a pan up to the moon. I assume we're going to see pan up to the moon, like, frequently as a transition thing. It seems to make sense. Also, is the moon always full in Magic Land? Is Magic Land a different place? Or is it like Hogwarts, where it's just in Scotland, but, like, you have to go through other places to get there, and you can't get there except by magical means? I don't know. How would I know? The Holy Land. And then we immediately do some demonstration of character. I like this spinning cut. I always like these spinning cuts. It's great. But she spins around and immediately gets... We learned some things about our character. She's a bit of a goober. Big dreams, small abilities. And that makes her deeply and immediately relatable. We've all failed at things. We've all been like, yeah, I'm going to go do the... Oh, God, I tripped. You know, that's fun and goofy and great. She's also outgoing, and she is a glue type of character. I would... Of all the characters that I get, like, she's not super a Genki girl exactly. Not exactly, but she's kind of a Genki girl, but she's also an underdog, so that's something. I kind of get Beaky vibes at the moment. I mean, all you Symphogear heads, I kind of get Beaky vibes. Like, she's like a cute little punch hamster, except she's a bow and arrow hamster. I think hamster fits. This kid, I find very unnerving, his character design, just the way his eyes are. I guess it's not that he reminds me of Reinhard von Musel, but that he reminds me of bad dude from, well, not bad dude, but best friend who's also other things from Devilman. Yes, the general Devilman, not so much the Crybaby, honestly. I think just the original, which I may have only seen in the Goofy dub. Yeah, good times. Got a map. Oh, look, it's a thing. Let's go to the thing and do the thing at the place, and we'll bump into some people. What else does she have here? There's that with that purple-haired character. What? Is that the current headmistress, master person? I also don't know if the person that I'm thinking that picture is actually the headmaster person. I'm thinking of the one with the bluish-purple hair who flew over when they were fighting the cockatrice. If that helps you understand things. No dialogue from this character, just a pan up to the face. Who the hell are they? I don't know. Are they nice? Not so much. Not at the moment. Kind of silently snarky, which is cool. This is also character building for Akko. I will remember that it's not just Atsuko, it's Akko, because that's cute. Hi. I've met you for the first time. Here's my life story and why I'm here. Okay, main character, calm down. I think this is clever because, well, nobody gives a shit, and that's exactly what happens. Fully doesn't give a damn. Is already just like, why are you, bye. Bye-bye. I don't understand why the puppeteering of this creature is done. It's odd. But that is similar to the bird thing that was the hat thing that Shiny Chariot wore. That's why it keeps landing on her head and being kind of hat-like. Got it. Cool. Humor. There are a bunch of predictably slapsticky, humorous moments. I like them anyway. I like them a lot anyway. Like the moment that it pecks her eye out. That's really good and far more than I expected it to be. A lot of the times when they do the humor here, it's like, I think this thing is going to happen. And then it happens, but it happens in a way that's so much more over the top than I would have expected that it's still fucking funny. Also, being able to predict at the end of a joke doesn't make the joke less funny necessarily. So we see her just like, come on, little good thing. It's like, this thing was animated by somebody who you don't know, who doesn't necessarily like you. It's gonna peck you. I thought it was gonna peck her on the nose. It pecks her fucking eye out. Awesome. Humor in a, like, unexpected level of insanity. Does that mean that I'm going to be able to change my expectations to expect a higher level of insanity and then never find anything in the show funny again? No. It'll still be hilarious. And this was wonderfully funny. How'd you do the thing? How did you magic it up? Okay, backgrounds and stuff are simple. There's not a reason to talk about the background stuff. Like, they're good enough to do what they need to be doing here. Are they super impressive? Not at all. Does that matter in this context? Doesn't seem to. Cool. Great. Moving along. Yeah, a little hat thing. Super cute. Super goofy. Okay, so more learning experiences. This character likes to make jokes at the expense of somebody else. Bada bing, bada snakes. Have some fucking snakes. And misery. But she keeps on trudging, keeps on trucking. Ah, witches. Ah, yes. Now, girl on far left has a voice. And also that one. Is that Nonon? Could be. And then that third one. I guess they're probably like a trio, so they're probably named character. I'm gonna look up some voices. We're at the point in the episode where I need some info on some voices. But that is not that character. That is some other character. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna be able to find them super easily. Because I don't want to know information about the other ones. I just want that one voice actor. Okay, I don't recognize any of them from anywhere, and I'm just wrong. Happens. Cool. We'll just keep moving. And some world building. Apparently the Academy is having some financial issues. Apparently Wizarding Academy is a lot like real schools. Also, I wonder if we're trying to make some kind of social commentary about, like, only rich people get into schools. I don't think so. Okay. Hasn't been a witch in history who couldn't ride a broom, but there might be now. This is what I'm talking about with that exposition-y stuff, having all these characters just ha 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 ha, laugh, 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 laugh. You're so stupid, main character, ha ha. And then I'll do like a choreographed fucking with you routine, which is so wonderful and goofy and very cruel, but also wonderful. You can't get up here. Ha 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 ha. Everything sucks. Again, predictable humor. Thing's gonna break. You're grabbing onto vines on a wall. What do you expect is gonna happen, character in a show? But then it sells me with this. And suddenly we're conveying emotions across the screen in a way that makes my heart leap out of my chest, and I just feel real sad and aww. That's great. That's good. It is good. Gotta meet some more characters. So our Dojiko, I guess Akko is also a Dojiko. She does spin around a little bit and then almost puke. She's a bit of a goof. But we have another Dojiko with big ass glasses and a wonderful little character design. And she's super cute. And I wonder what the deal is with like the skull, the mechanical skull thing on the front of her broom. That's super cool, but I don't know why it's there. And also she's soft-spoken and nervous and all of those things. Also, that thing they said about expelling you was true. I thought they were just being cruel. But she can't ride a broom. Aww. Aww. Very cute. And immediately, come on, we'll try this. Where's the part where she just bonks her face directly into her face? There, yes. Does she bonk her nose directly into this person's eyeglasses? She kind of does. I feel like her nose actually smooshes into the glasses there for a second. God, that's terrifying. Imagine having social anxiety and you're like, I guess I'll help you. You can ride on the back of my bike. And they're just like, I love you. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Again, magic is fucking cool, even when it's not really working. Also, these cuts are super awesome. This cut is really cool. And then there's another one that we get from the other side that's also really cool. Pop. And then we get another one somewhere. Up, down, up. We do get the whoopity whoopity whoop, which is super dope. And then the stretchity stretchity stretch, which is also super dope. This whole sequence is very cool. Love the effects. Love this style. Always love this style. It's always fun. In fact, I would say that this is the style that I associate most with the studio trigger. Yeah. Really cool, smooth shot. Love the pop effects as we're breaking barriers of not sound or anything, but just stuff. It's wonderful. Gusts of wind. Every magic is dangerous. And she is reading about MacGuffin World, the legendary forest of Arcturus, which is the name of a star, I believe. Is it a star or a system of stars? I think it's a star. Arcturus. Designation Alpha Bootis. Bootis? Why? It has an umlaut on the second O. B-O-O with an umlaut T-I-S. Bootis. Brightest star in this constellation of booties. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just saying booties. And I see the IPA pronunciation, and I don't know how to transliterate that. So, oh wait, I'm looking. Is that the constellation that's on the staff? No, I don't think so. I think it's different. Probably doesn't matter. Probably not important. Reading magic books, getting hit by magic birds that I don't think are magic anymore. This is the other kind of, like, version of that kind of exposition-y thing. Please don't tell me that you're doing the one thing that's expressly forbidden here that you don't know is expressly forbidden because you're not part of a magical family. Yes, I am, because I didn't know that. You ever been in a situation where, like, you go to school and, like, you go to use the water fountain and somebody's like, that's not how you use the water fountain. You gotta ask for it and get a hall pass, and then you get to do that. Like, you just don't know the rules of the place, and you're trying to be, like, normal and polite, but you're fucking up regardless. I feel like that's a semi-universal experience of being a new place and trying to be normal-ish and not getting there. It works. And it works for exposition. It works for telling us stuff. Ley lines hate salt. Will it ever come up again that ley lines hate salt? I don't know. Maybe. If it does. If it doesn't, it's still a cool, weird thing in the world that's not maybe something that I would expect, but is cool and makes some sense. Oh no, the card. Oh god. Oh, we get portaled to a bad place. Okay, so that is the bird. That is straight up the bird, isn't it? Caw. And that's how she notices that something is up. Cool. Must be the headmistress, I assume. And there's a constellation map. So they end up at the forest of Arcturus, and it is literally the star. The Arcturus is part of the Plowman. It doesn't look like the right constellation, but it doesn't matter. Arcturus Forest, we've got to go. And we do have to go. Because everybody is in danger. Wow, what is going on with the animation in this sequence? Because I did not notice that when it was going, but I am noticing it now. What? Okay, it's just that there's a long hold here, and we get to it. Standard. And then the multi-hands, clap. And back further. Okay. And yet, the multi-eye and multi-hand shots do not register with my brain. Now that I'm looking for them, I can see them. But it still just works, doesn't it? That's really interesting. You don't see that often. You see it sometimes. I think we've seen a couple of instances of stuff like that in, certainly in Die Buster. But that might as well be, it might as well be the same sort of a thing, I think we've seen some stuff that's somewhat similar in Yu Hakusho, but not quite. And we definitely saw certain elements of that type of stylistic choice in Gosenzo-sama Banzai, which I highly recommend that anybody who's watching Little Witch Academia because they think the animation is neat, get off your ass and go watch Gosenzo-sama Banzai. It's bonkers and it'll change your world. Cool. I really like that. Super unique, very bouncy, springy in the animation, and I'm hoping for more of that. Can we get to the cockatrice, please? Because it's the dopest looking thing. And we need to talk about how this thing is simultaneously extraordinarily goofy and genuinely unsettlingly terrifying. Like fully T-Rex from Jurassic Park scary, but also a goofy chicken head monster. How does it manage to be both? It's in the way that it moves and in the way that it sounds, I think. Regardless, it's really cool. Are we frozen here, VLC? VLC, if we decided to freeze, we have. Let's fix that and come back to this. Sorry, I'm watching this cut of the plant unfolding over and over. That like last pair of frames right here, where it speeds up immensely and unfolds almost completely over the course of just those like 2 or 3 frames. You get to like here and then boom. And then it snaps into place and then gradually moves toward her. Wow. It's the way that it like unfurl, snap. There's this like this timing and vibe to it that creates a really snappy pa. It's wonderful. I'm gonna watch the whole thing again. Boom. Oh yeah, it's so right. Straight into crazy running. I love the way that her eyes shift as she's running back and forth like this. Creates a lot of additional 3-dimensionality here. Very cool. And even here, her chin sways back and forth. A lot of time in running sequence, you end up very flat horizontally on that plane, but this creates a lot of extra space there. That's very cool. This is just a hugely background animated cut for like 2 seconds for no reason. Why? I'm not complaining. I'm impressed, but why? Because it's cool. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, cool cuts, lots of space to travel. Kathunk, great humor. Is that fully a... Oh, no, that is the track of the thing. Got it. So she is tracking the giant chicken thing. Wonderful. Here, get inside this barrier so that you don't get dead immediately. Although, they run into a tree and the barrier thing explodes, so I feel like the chicken could just... Regardless. Hello, chicken. First thing that we gotta sell is the noise of the chicken thing. I'm sorry. Actually, can we talk about the stretchiness of Akko's face here? Boing, snap. And then she does it again as she turns her head to her left. Boing. Where's the boing? Oh, boing, snap. Boing, snap. There's a bunch of that in here. I really like that. I really, really like that. I don't know what these are actually called. I'm gonna call them boing frames, because that makes sense. Look, the boing frame, as soon as we get the first, like, shiver shake from the thing stepping down. Snap. Blink, 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 blink. Over. Weird stretch. Boing. Snap. It's fully stretching your character, fully off model, and then snapping them into the next position. I really dig that. It creates this momentum as she's like, I really like that a lot. I cannot think of any place where I have seen that type of a style anywhere. Now, I could be wrong. I could have just missed it because I pretty much missed those when they were happening. But how'd that work? Okay. So our slow turn, our giant chicken. The first reveal is, oh no, it's a giant chicken. Haha. It's gigantic. This is lovely humor. It's really great. The way that it, like, maneuvers its head down toward them makes it feel like one of those fucking rubber chickens that you just, like, squeeze. The way that, like, almost deflate falls over. Like, have you ever seen one of those wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube mans, but when they're, like, deflating, or when they're inflating, it just sort of like, clunk. That's how the chicken feels, except that it's getting its eyes right up next to you, and it's gonna eat you. And then we switch to this position where it is genuinely monstrous, huge, and terrifying. Be very afraid. Be very, very afraid. Be very afraid. So we roll out of place, and this is wonderful. Suddenly we go from a dangerous sequence to a dangerous chase sequence, and we've got momentum. I mean, literally momentum, but also momentum. We've got places that we're going, which in this case is fucking away from the giant petrifying chicken snake monster thing. No. No, no. No, 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 no. Using the fully deep as hell T-Rex noises very much helps. God, that thing is terrifying. I love it. I think I love it. I also love how they like split the difference between the middle of the big ball and it explodes. It's super fun. But welcome to Maho Shoujo territory. This is my forte. We've got a friend in danger getting hurt by our situation. We're not gonna make it to the thing in time. The big thing that really matters is not making it to the thing. It's helping your new friend who helped you and never giving up. Ha 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 ha. I have to go. And the show visually demonstrates to us why it is that this rod is appearing right now in this place for her. It's for her. Her heart's magic is the magic. Believing something makes it real, sort of. Bada bing, bada boom, if I reach out, it's sure to begin my destiny. My very own story. And it does. You get to the top of the place, and the staff appears. Does it appear because it was here? Was it here? Did we actually stumble upon the one location where this magical entity artifact thing was? Or was it drawn by her words and beliefs? Probably the latter. Makes more sense to be the latter. Probably doesn't matter either way. It's here. So it's time to henshin up and become a Densetsu no Precure. No, it's time to magical girl up and save your friends. You've got the power. You've got the touch. Those should be reversed, but you know what I mean. Friends, wait here and hide. And she doesn't pick up this staff and go, now I can magic, and I'm gonna magic away the thing. She goes, hey, come and fucking get me. I'm the one you want. Come on, I'll be bait. And brings the attention of this horrifying monstrosity onto herself, doing the most dangerous possible thing and leading it away from her friends, and almost dying in the process. It's not suddenly, I believe that I can defeat the thing. It's, I believe in myself, and also I have this weird stick. Maybe the weird stick will help me? Oh god, it's not helping me. But hey, the plants do. The plants do help us. Why? Because it's not her magic. It's her ingenuity. It's her intelligence. She remembered a trap that she almost stumbled into before and got the big thing tangled up in it. That's fucking smart. What wins the day? Believing in your heart, perseverance, and also a little bit of luck and intelligence. Not innate magic. That's kind of cool. Or is it actually the real power of magic the whole time? No, I think it's exactly that. This character is not innately magical right now. May never be. And that's interesting if that's the case. But it's her ingenuity. It's her dedication to helping this person who helped her. Latte. Fuck. Dedication to helping a person who helped her. And her belief in herself and belief in other people. She does it. Give it a little clap. You got a little golf clap. Yeah, all right. That's super cool. And away we go. Also, some introductions. Also, this thing, I was wondering, I'm like, hey, wait a second. We got the magic artifact. Why can't we Henshin and defeat the thing? That's how this should go. And we do. We don't know what to say. We know to say the words, Kaladin, the words. Say the words, Kaladin. Sorry. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, oh gosh, you're missing out on one of the better fantasy series that's like in existence right now. Go read Brandon Sanderson's The Stormlight Archive. I'm going to keep referencing it until you do. Actually, I have no way of knowing if you do, so I'm just going to keep referencing it until it leaves my brain and it gets replaced with something else. Magic, magic, magic. Gotta say the magic words. So do magic words? No, I'm that's getting too deep into like some bullshit lore stuff that I'm not gonna be able to figure out. I was thinking like, is this Name of the Wind and it's the words that have the power and the knowledge of the words is what actually creates power? Nah, I don't really know. This is interesting. We do frame her eye right next to the little orbs in the thing, which look kind of like eyes in and of themselves, you know? I kind of sort of situation. I wonder if there's anything to that. Probably not. Can we talk about this Henshin? It's mostly just the bow changing, but it's fucking awesome. Also, the dynamics of this shot are amazing. You like really feel her reach out and like reach through a dimension, pull an arrow made of pure magical energy out of nowhere and yank it back on that bow. That little moment of grasping outward with the fingertips is so dope. She bursts through that barrier of light, right? Oh, okay, so it's coming from her hand, and then she grabs it. Got it. That's super cool. Bam. And is it used to attack the creature? Destroy the chicken corn? The monster beast? No, it's used to give them a portal to escape through. Very different kind of magic. And the chicken corn does not get defeated at all. It's just fine. Welcome to Magic World. I don't know what all of these things that we go past are. There are like a couple things here that look like real in-world characters, peoples who matter maybe. Oh, that's the moment in her life that she saw that thing. Or that she saw a shiny chariot doing the thing, and she was turning over her shoulder. Okay, cool. I wonder what all those other images are. I don't know. Looking at this little lineup here, I would like to say, not a character, definitely a character. We know that that's a character. We know that that's a character. Definitely not a character. Dead eyes are kind of a dead giveaway. If dead-eyed, brown-haired girl is actually a character, I owe somebody money. I don't know who, but somebody. Also, can we talk about the most triggery, character-y character in the entire show so far? Is this individual with the pink hair? I want to say probably dresses differently than they're dressing right now, in general. Also, doesn't have a tie on. Fucking badass over here. I want to know this character. Immediately, I'm honing in on pink hair, green eyes, no tie, irreverent character with arms crossed instead of being down at her sides like the arms of everybody else. You special. I don't know how yet, but you special. I'm going to keep an eye out for you. And all the old wizards and witches. Also, they're almost all witches, which is kind of interesting. Witches, haha. Which is kind of interesting. We do see a male character in the ED, I think, but is this just an all-girls witch academy? Could be. Totally valid. Two, are women generally more frequently magical peoples than men are in this world? Cool. I'm curious about this. Like, what does this say about the sociology of this witch world? And also, how does magic work? Biology? If it's by blood, I guess it's biology. Cryptobiology? Something like that. It gives a very partially a Dumbledore-y speech. Also, is there somebody taking the notes? I think there is. I think we see... No, that's the fish moving around. Got it. Wait, is there a little fish with a witch hat on? What? I just noticed. There's a little fish with a witch hat on. It's the sorting fish. It's genuinely just a fish with a witch hat. I wonder if it was a person before and was turned into a fish. That seems like a witchy thing to do. Either way, that's hilarious. Bagoom, bacow. I love the way that the little bird thing lands on her face and she looks all goofy. It's wonderful. Little bird hat. Going. Yay, we made it. And also, I hate you. Everybody hates you. How do you get through doorways like that? Okay, whatever. We've got the poison feather. Super nice. And also, these are your friends forever. You're going to be roommates for 3 years. Jeez. Oh boy. What if we have, like, a problem? Can we switch roommates? Not that we're gonna need to. They seem really cool. Okay. Shiny chariot off in the sky, flying high, reaching toward that star. Cool. Running. Something spooky this way come. So we get some spider stuff related to character sitting on... So it's character sitting on a tree above the water, reflected in the water. And then we have floating pixie dust of evil, probably. Lots of butterflies of magic. Super cute. All of this animation is so springy. Sprouncy? Sprouncy. Springy and bouncy at the same time. Sprouncy. I like that word. We're gonna maybe stick with that word if I can remember it next week. Just kind of a... Oh. No other outfit necessarily. Just no tie. Okay. Cool. I would also kind of expect a funny hat. I don't know why, but I would expect that character to have a funny hat that's not a witch hat. Wait, is it because this character just reminds me of the redheaded kid from Cowboy Bebop? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, Ed. Is it just because the hair reminds me specifically of Ed? It is. It is precisely that. So I just expect that redheaded character would have goggles on their head. Okay. Cool. Spiders, weird pixie dust, butterflies, cooler animation, French, magic. Ta-da! It's also a pretty good take on the whole episode. Cool animation, magic, French. Also, my original take of Mahou Shoujo Harry Potter has held fairly true here. We got some solid Mahou Shoujoisms, including a semi-henshin sequence at the end, built around some vagary around the power of friendship and determination and believing in yourself, and desire to become a witch. Cool. We got a bunch of people going to one school to become one thing, and some enemies that may be enemies, but probably not exactly enemies, just like well, I guess I was gonna say, like, Slytherins, but Slytherins are fucking enemies. They're the worst, or at least some of them are. So that doesn't really work. I mean, rivals. not enemies, rivals, different word. And then terrifying magical things that you might stumble into at any point because you don't know what's going on and could end up getting attacked by a gigantic fucking chicken-headed dragon beast. Oops. Because you overloaded your broom capacity. You got sucked off into that world. Oops. Terrifying and wonderful and, most importantly, magical. Again, from the outset, the most important thing that this first episode nails, and it nails it in its literal first moments, is showing us, the audience, that magic is fucking cool and we should care. Why? Because our main character's entire character is, I love magic and I care. But I'm not magical. And we can look at that and go, wow, hey, me too. Hey, that's crazy, Akko, because I, as a human living on planet Earth, also think magic would be really cool, and I also cannot do it at all. So I feel you, but you have a chance to do something that I could never do, and so I am invested in your story, because I want that, because I want to watch you achieve your dreams. And that is, like, at its core, definitionally really powerful, simple storytelling, and I'm very happy to be watching it. This is great. This is great because it means that I don't need to watch Precure again to get my fix of that, because that simple storytelling built around the simple idea that, like, hey, cool things are cool, fun things are fun, magic is magical. Let's go explore what that kind of a world is like. That's it's not going to win awards for being the most unique story ever, or the deepest investigation of the human condition, or like humanity's true darkness, the way that something like Technolize would be like, oh wow, this is depressing and terrifying. It's a reminder that the world is cool and that life is worth living, and I like that kind of thing a lot. I hope that this is going to build out into a bunch of different little mini stories and little lessons and ideas and things, and I hope we get some interesting rivalries with those interesting characters who seem really intriguing, and make some interesting, like, tertiary friendships with some other characters who we probably get involved with various lessons and various classes, various experiments, and various magical things with. There is infinite stuff that can be done in a world like this. I'm sure that there's an overarching storyline that probably involves Mr. Spider or Miss Spider, whoever we saw in the ending, and whatever weird floating thing that was sparkling stuff everywhere that seemed mildly sinister. I'm sure we'll get some overarching storylines with that kind of stuff, but at the moment, I don't really care. I'm here for slice of life antics in magic world with cute characters who are really dedicated to loving the world and being real cool, because that's really cool. Yeah. I'm in it. This episode has sold me. I like it a lot. There is impressive animation scattered all throughout. Impressive ideation as well, which is very powerful. We'll see how this all wraps up as we move along further into the story. But for now, I'm gonna call it there. I have been Teeaboo. This has been Little Witch Academia Episode 1. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have. If you have comments or things that I got wrong, or just are angry about something, or are happy about something, go ahead and throw that in the comments. I will read those. I generally read those all the time. All of them. All the time. And please don't spoil stuff in the comments. Just be polite about that, because again, I do read them. Usually I've got a pretty good detector that's like, I can see the first couple of words of a comment and be like, this is heading into spoiler territory. Nah, just gonna scroll past that one. But sometimes things will catch me off guard, and that's not fun, because I want to experience the show as experiencing the show. And I think you want me to do that too, so yeah, let's be nice about that. Regardless, this has been episode 1 of Little Witch Academia. Again, I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for some more. If you would like the next week's episode a little bit early, it will be up on the Patreon within a week of this episode airing-ish. So check that out if you would like to, and I will see you next week for episode 2, and maybe we'll end up watching more than one episode per week. I don't know how dense these are going to be. We'll see. But for first episodes, it's usually good to spend all our time on that first episode and really dive deep into it. what is this voice? Where did that come from? I need to stop. I do have D&D, which I'll be running later today, so I got some stuff to prep, but I'll be doing that once things are rendering so I can multitask. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining me for Little Witch Academia. I'm very glad to be getting to watch this show, as it is one of those trigger shows that I fully missed, and it's nice to not be missing it and to be getting there instead. I'll see you next week. Peace.